I originally became a personal trainer because I started learning for myself, and then people started asking me questions and advice, and I realized that I really enjoyed giving them advice, and that after a while it became quite addictive to see the results that other people got.
Prior to this, I did use the gym, and I found that I was using the same 3 pieces of equipment, and I knew there was an awful lot going on in there that I wasn't getting full access to. And overall the experience, although I enjoyed going to the gym, I wasn't making any progress.
It's a very difficult environment for somebody who can't see. There's a lot of background noise, and the main problem is finding the pieces of equipment and moving from one piece of equipment to the next. And I'm not the sort of person that has the confidence to call out and ask.
So the workshop that we did up in Loughborough was really beneficial. I think that learning about teaching a movement without kind of visual cues was really interesting and handy, because some people just, even if they haven't got visual impairment, find it quite difficult to replicate a movement just from seeing it.
I found the workshop that Dan and Libby put on massively beneficial, because one of the things that they did was they had these glasses that mimic different kinds of visual impairment, and it just made things very, very obvious how difficult certain things were. And part of my job is also I've got to be quite descriptive in terms of my cueing, but they really drove home the importance of the fact that I can't just say things like do this, or watch what I'm doing, or this is how you do it. I had to actually describe the movements and get creative with my language.
Then the trick right here is to walk straight forwards until you hit the uprights, and then to lower it.
The fact that the personal trainer Andrew, who I've been working with here, has made an awful lot of difference. It's very obvious that he thinks like someone who can't see. He makes sure that I know where my body is in space, that I know about the balance and things like that I need to think about. If somebody says, oh, watch me or copy me doing this, I can't do that. And Andrew's training shows through in the work he's done with me.
Working with Jim, who's just had his visual awareness training, has been fantastic. And we've had no problems. He guides very well, he explains things very well, and he's been great, and it's been a very, very good experience.
So when working with Sue, I think that without the workshop being in place, I'm not sure how well that would have gone down. I don't think it would have been a positive experience for Sue, and I'm not so sure it'd be a massively positive experience for me. Knowing the boundaries is important, because you probably have more of a physical connection with someone with a visual impairment, purely because if you're doing any guide work and things like that, you've got to physically touch them.
I would 100% recommend the workshop to anybody who's looking either to work with more specialist populations, or who's looking to up their game in terms of awareness of their coaching style. And not just with visually impaired people, it's going to help you understand that everybody's got very, very particular needs, and it's going to give you ideas of how you can tailor your service and your offering to people who are very different. So 100% recommend it.
Working with Sue was great. I really enjoyed it. I think it's interesting, and it's nice to see her progress through what we were doing, and knowing that it had an impact on her outside of the gym. But without the course, I don't think it would have been nowhere near as easy. And I don't think, again, as I said, I don't think it'd be a pleasurable experience for her.
Certainly educating people to understand the needs of visually impaired people when they come to a gym is so important, and it makes a huge difference to the accessibility of a place, of a gym, which is a visually frightening environment for anyone who can't see. If you've got, even with limited vision, it's still very difficult to navigate your way around a gym. So if the personal trainers you're working with understand that, and understand that it takes a little bit more time and a little bit more one-to-one, hands-on work to make it accessible to you. And once you've overcome that barrier, the gym experience is really great fun.